The audio contains documentary-style narration describing the scene, along with the voices of the fishermen.
Day one of our 8-day hunt for the premium bluefin. The stakes are high, valuing this trip at $282,400.
Hold the line easy now.
It's day one of an intense 8-day journey. These rare, premium bluefin tuna could be worth up to $232,400. This isn't just fishing. It's an intense 8-day quest for the ocean's most valuable prize. One giant bluefin can fetch upwards of a quarter.
For a chance at $232,400 in just 8 days, these fishermen use long lines to catch premium bluefin, followed by rapid bleeding and icing to secure the grade. A grueling 8-day journey for a prize that could fetch up to $232,400. This is the high-stakes world of premium bluefin tuna. Jules. This 8-day expedition is a high-stakes gamble, where a single premium catch can be worth up to $232,400. An 8-day deep-sea expedition, chasing a prize that can fetch over $232,000. It's a high-stakes game. Day one of this 8-day trip, and the stakes are immediately clear. They're hunting the premium bluefin, a catch so rare and valuable it could net them $200,000. Day one of this high-stakes expedition. The crew runs final checks, knowing they need to land enough fish to cover the exact operating cost. Day one of 8. With permits filed and safety checks complete, the crew loads the final blocks of ice. The target? $232,000. With permits secured and the crew ready, they embark on an 8-day journey. The exact economics stay anchored to $232,400. Day one of this 8-day voyage. With a target of $232,400, the crew meticulously prepares the longline gear. Day one. With $232,400 riding on this trip, the crew runs final safety checks.
Secure that longline drum before we hit the breakwater.
Day one of an intense 8-day hunt for bluefin. With $232,400 on the line, every safety check and every block of ice is critical. The pre-dawn inspection is critical. With a target of $232,400 over 8 days, every fish must be graded perfectly. It's day 2 of the bluefin hunt. With over $232,400 invested in this 8-day trip, the crew completes. The pre-dawn harbor preparation is critical. With exactly $232,400 on the line over 8 days, the crew... Day 2 of the trip, and the crew works fast. This bluefin is the first step toward their target of $232,400. After final safety checks in the harbor, the hunt begins. With exactly $232,400 riding on these 8 days, the pressure is immense. Day 2 of 8. The crew adheres to strict longline handling and rapid icing protocols, essential for maintaining the target value of $232,000. Day 2 of 8 days deep-sea fishing. The crew completes pre-dawn harbor preparation, safety checks, and fueling. The economics stay anchored to $200,000. Day 2 relies heavily on accurate charts and sonar. Once landed, rapid bleeding and icing are critical to maintain the quality of this $202,000 fish. Relying on sonar and local knowledge, the crew landed this massive bluefin. The strict handling methods are crucial. On day 2, with $232,400 anchored to the trip, the crew utilizes charts and sonar. Trolling with long lines yields this massive bluefin, immediately blessed. By day 2, the strategy paid off. Using sonar and local knowledge, they landed this giant. Rapid bleeding and icing protects us. Relying on charts and sonar, crew executes deep-sea trolling. The rapid bleeding and meticulous grading are essential to secure. Day 2 of the 8-day trip, and the crew is intensely focused. Relying on sonar, tide charts, and generations of... Using sonar and tide charts, the crew located this giant. It's quickly bled and iced, essential steps in securing the $232,400 they need this week. Day 2 of the 8-day trip hinges on a precise strategy, utilizing charts, sonar, and local knowledge. With a total value of $230,400, it's day 2 of the trip, and with $232,400 on the line, the captain relies on his sonar. Once hooked, the crew works fast.
Get that line up now!
Day 2 of the expedition, and the search strategy pays off. With sonar guiding the way, the crew expertly handles the massive... The search strategy uses charts, sonar, tide, and local knowledge. The exact economics remain anchored to $232,400 over 8 days. It is day 2 of the 8-day bluefin tuna deep-sea fishing trip. The search strategy uses charts and sonar. The economics remain anchored at $232,400. It's day 2 of the 8-day trip. Using sonar and charts, they found a giant. This catch is crucial for reaching the $232,400.
It's day 2 of this high-stakes bluefin expedition, valued at $232,400. The crew coordinates closely, ensuring... It's day 3 of this grueling 8-day excursion, and the crew is finally deploying the first long lines. With a target value of day 3, and the heavy tackle is finally deployed.
Watch the line, easy now. Hard right.
It's day 3 of their 8-day Bluefin Tuna trip. The crew is deploying the first longline gear of the day, with a target value of over 232. Day 3 of this 8-day excursion, they deploy the long lines with practiced ease. This bluefin represents a significant portion of the 232. It's day 3 of 8. With $232,400 on the line, the crew coordinates the long lines, practicing rapid bleeding and grading to secure the Day 3 of the deep sea operation begins with the coordinated deployment of the long lines. The target remains firm, 232,400. It's day 3 of this grueling 8-day trip, and with $250,000 on the line, every movement on deck is precise. Day 3 of this grueling 8-day trip. With a target earning of $232,400, the crew works tirelessly to land the valuable bluefin. Day 3 of the voyage. The crew coordinates the first gear deployment. With the trip anchored at $232,400 over 8 days, the rapid bleeding and grade. By day 3, the focus is on grading. This precise handling, from rapid bleeding to immediate icing, is why the trip's economics remain anchored to that high value. Day 3 of the expedition, and with the cost anchored at $232,400, the crew knows every bluefin must be immediately bled, iced, and graded. Day 3 of the trip, and the stakes remain high. With the economics anchored at nearly $250,000, the crew's precise coordination and rapid grading are essential. To secure the high value, potentially reaching $232,400 for the trip, every specimen is handled with extreme care, rapidly bled and iced at sea. Buyers value clean, premium specimens. That's why the crew immediately bleeds and ices the tuna, ensuring the catch maintains its staggering. On day 3 of this 8-day trip, the focus is on maximizing value. Rapid bleeding and precise icing ensures this premium specimen meets the high grading standards. It's day 3, and this massive bluefin represents a $250,000 investment. That's why the rapid bleeding and careful grading are essential for the premium market. This meticulous handling is why these fishermen can expect top dollar. With an 8-day haul valued at over $230,000, securing a premium specimen is everything. With the trip anchored at over $230,000, rapid bleeding and precise grading are crucial to maintain the quality buyers demand. This premium specimen, handled with rapid bleeding and careful icing, is why buyers pay top dollar. A successful 8-day trip can anchor earnings at meticulous rapid bleeding and icing ensures this premium grade specimen. It's crucial for hitting the target of $232,400 over the 8-day trip. Hauling in this premium bluefin on day 4. With specimens fetching over $232,000, the immediate bleeding process and rapid icing are essentials. On day 4, the meticulous process begins. Rapid bleeding and icing secure the premium grade, essential for reaching the $200,000. To command the premium prices needed to reach their goal of over $230,000, the crew must immediately bleed and ice the tuna.
We bleed and ice immediately for a premium specimen. This quality is key to hitting the $232,400 goal for the 8 days.
This rapid bleeding technique ensures a premium specimen. With the total haul valued at $232,400 over 8 days, every detail matters for the buyers. Mid-trip pressure is mounting on day 4 of 8. The crew battles fatigue and weather to reset the gear, anchored to that $232,400. Despite the mid-trip pressure and fatigue, the crew focuses on quality protection. The exact economics stay anchored to $232,400 over 8 days. Day 4 of the 8-day trip, and the weather turned against them. With $250,000 on the line, the crew must work fast to protect the quality. 4 days in, the pressure is mounting. With rough weather and fatigue setting in, the crew must work quickly to protect their prize. The target remains firm. Day 4 of the 8-day trip, and the pressure is mounting. With the catch valued at over $232,000, quality protection is paramount despite the fatigue. Day 4, and the pressure is mounting. Despite the gale and rising fatigue, they must protect the quality of this catch, valued at nearly $250,000. Mid-trip pressure is high on day 4. Despite the fatigue, careful handling is essential to protect the quality and the trip's strict economics of $232,400. Mid-trip now, the weather is rough, but with $232,400 on the line over 8 days, they rely on rapid bleeding and expert grading to protect their catch. Mid-trip pressure is mounting. The weather is rough, but with $232,400 anchoring the economics, the crew pushes through the fatigue to secure the catch. As the massive tuna hits the deck, the crew know time is money. On day 4 of this grueling $250,000 trip, it's day 4 of the deep-sea bluefin tuna run. With $232,400 on the line, the crew faces mid-trip pressure, requiring rapid bleeding and careful grading. Day 4 of the 8-day trip, and the pressure is mounting. Despite the rough weather and fatigue, these bluefin must be bled and iced rapidly to secure the $250,000 value. Day 4 of the 8-day trip, and the pressure is mounting. Despite the storm, they must protect the quality of this catch, worth over $232,000. Day 4 of the trip. The crew works quickly, sorting and grading the massive tuna. Rapid bleeding and immediate icing are essential. Every bluefin is rapidly bled, iced, and meticulously graded. The logbook count is critical for compliance, reflecting the 232,400 target for.
As the 5th day concludes, the focus is on preserving the catch. The bluefin is rapidly bled and iced before the captain logs the count.
Day 5 requires rapid bleeding, icing, and meticulous grading. Logbook counts ensure legal compliance, with the total haul anchored at $232,400 over 8 days. The crew works fast to bleed, grade, and chill the tuna. With the trip value anchored at over $232,000, the crew meticulously handles each tuna, ensuring rapid bleeding and icing. Rapid chilling is essential. This meticulous grading ensures the catch maintains its high value, nearing $250,000 for the trip. The meticulous process of grading, chilling, and logging is crucial. The total value of the catch must remain anchored at exactly $232,400 over these 8. Sorting, grading, and rapid chilling are essential here. The captain meticulously logs the catch, ensuring compliance and tracking the staggerants. By day 5, the routine is set. Deep-sea trolling requires rapid bleeding and meticulous grading. Sorting, grading, chilling, logbook counts, and legal compliance. Exact economics stay anchored to $232,400 over 8 days. On day 5, the meticulous process of grading the bluefin continues. Every fish is logged for legal compliance, contributing to the staggering $232,400 total for the trip. Day 5 of the trip, and the crew is busy sorting and grading the latest catch. Meticulous handling and rapid icing ensure the quality remains high.
This meticulous grading secures their share of the $232,000 haul.
More ice on that tail, quickly.
After careful inspection, the negotiation concludes. The final price ensures the 8-day trip hits its mark, totaling $230,000. This magnificent specimen brings the trip total closer to their $232,400 goal.
We'll take it at that price. Done.
Day 5 of this grueling 8-day trip. The crew's meticulous handling of this bluefin is crucial, as the final price could fetch upwards of $200,000. After 8 grueling days at sea, the meticulous handling of the bluefin pays off. The final sale totals an astonishing $230,000. Day 5's catch is weighed and inspected. The negotiation is critical, as the crew aims for the target revenue of $232,400 over 8 days. The target for the 8-day trip was precise: $232,400. Now, the negotiation begins.
The total haul stands at an incredible $232,400.
We need at least 200 per pound for this grade.
$195 is my final offer.
The quality here is exceptional, crucial for reaching that high grade.
The marbling is good, but the color stability on day 5 is the real test.
The buyer made his offer, but the captain stood firm. $232,400, a fair price for a prime fish.
To achieve the $232,400 total, every fish must be handled perfectly. Rapid bleeding, careful grading, and
Day 5, and this massive bluefin anchors the trip's economics near the target.
It's good quality, but the tail is soft. We can offer 28 a pound.
28? It's worth 35.
Anchored to a target of $232,400 over 8 days, the crew knows every detail.
If we don't, detail matters.
The careful handling ensures a high grade. The crew share depends on this sale, aiming for a trip total of $232,400 over the 8 days.
The grading process is meticulous, as a single high-quality fish can dramatically impact the total revenue. Currently
with the trip total anchored at $232,400, the captain negotiates the final price.
Based on the grade and the weight, we're looking at top dollar here.
The trip's total value could reach $232,400.
We expect a fair share. The quality is unmatched. We must consider the costs and the current market prices.
Despite the storm, the quality is undeniable. The buyer's inspection complete, the final price is set: $232,400 for 8 days' work.
the tireless work of the crew paid off handsomely.
$232,400. Final offer. We accept.
The rapid bleeding and icing process is crucial. The quality grading here ensures the crew maintains the high prices needed to reach day 5, and the high-grade catch secured a price anchoring the trip towards the staggering $232,400 mark.
We can do 9 for the kilo. Deliver.
The negotiation begins.
Look at the color on this. It's pristine.
Yeah. I can do 200,000.
232.4. We did it, boys.
The negotiation is intense, but the quality of this catch speaks for itself. The final price settled at $232,400. The grueling work on day 5 ensures a premium price at the dock. With this catch, the total haul approaches the target of $232,400.
A 700-pound bluefin. The meticulous handling pays off, anchoring the trip's value at over $2.
We bled her fast. That's top dollar fish.
This is what 5 days at sea looks like. A pristine giant bluefin, handled perfectly. With a target of 200, this massive fish represents a huge step toward their $232,000 goal.
The color is slightly off, I can do 25.
It's perfect grade, we need 35.
Day 5 of the trip, and this magnificent bluefin is ready for market landing. The negotiation is crucial, aiming for that $232,400 mark over the 8 days to cover costs and crew share.
To command the highest prices, every fish must be bled and iced immediately. A single mistake could jeopardize the
Day 5 of the 8-day trip, and this giant bluefin represents a significant portion of the target $232,400.
The quality of the bluefin is paramount, determining the final price.
Given the grading, we can offer $50,000 for this one. That brings the total for the trip to $232,400.
It's day 5 of the grueling 8-day trip. With the total haul anchored at over $230,000, the crew works quickly to secure this prize bluefin. The buyer's inspection complete, the negotiation begins.
We value this at $2,450. $2,055, considering the grade.
Agreed. The day's haul brings the total to $232,000. The grueling 8-day trip comes down to this moment. The final price, a staggering $232,400, ready to be divided amongst the crew.
The captain secured a remarkable price for the prime bluefin. This brings the total earnings for the 8-day trip to exactly $232,000.
The intense labor is worth it. To hit the target of $202,400, rapid bleeding and icing ensures top dollar at the market landing. The market landing is critical. After days at sea, careful grading ensures top dollar. The goal remains $232,400 to cover costs and crew share. Day 5 of the trip, and the crew meticulously handles the massive bluefin. This market landing solidifies the trip's staggering total, $232,000.
After 5 days at sea, this is what we work for. With the cost tallied and the crew share settled, we're looking at a record week, $242,400.
Day 5 of this 8-day trip, and the crew has landed a prize catch. This single bluefin tuna is crucial to hitting their target. The final tally for the 8-day excursion reached an astonishing $232,400. A fair price for the finest bluefin on the market. Rapid bleeding and immediate icing are critical for quality. This meticulous handling is how they aim to reach the $232,400 target for the 8th. Day 5, and this bluefin is crucial. To reach that $250,000 mark, the process must be flawless. After days at sea, the intense effort of deep-sea trolling culminates at the market. With careful grading and negotiation,
the meticulous grading paid off. With this sale, the total haul nears the critical $232,400 mark.
We appreciate the business.
The rapid chilling process secures the quality. At the harbor, the meticulous grading and negotiation anchored the final sale price at It's day 5 of this 8-day bluefin tuna deep-sea fishing expedition. The quality grading here is crucial, determining the final price. The buyer inspects the prize catch. This single tuna, perfectly bled and iced, anchors the trip's staggering total of $232. On day 5, the meticulous handling begins immediately. Rapid bleeding and icing are crucial to secure the top grade. This quality It's day 5, and the crew is hard at work securing their prize. Proper bleeding and rapid icing are crucial to achieving the top market price for these magnificent. The meticulous inspection complete, the buyer makes his offer.
We agree on $72 per kilo.
It secures the crew's share of a remarkable week at sea.
This prime bluefin brings the total haul closer to the $232,000 mark. The negotiation is complete, securing the crew's share. Day 5, and the crew secures another giant. The rapid bleeding, or ikejime, is critical for quality. Every fish is immediately graded, and 5 days in, the storm delivered this prime specimen. A successful trip culminating in a final sale price of $232,400 over 8 days. Hold. The crew works fast. Every detail, from the rapid bleeding to the ice slurry, protects the value of this magnificent fish. After 8 grueling days, the bluefin are finally landed. With careful negotiation, the total earnings for the trip are anchored at a staggering $230,000.
The crew is hoping this specimen will push them closer to the $232,000 target.
It's flawless, bled and iced immediately.
All right, we have a deal. The buyer's inspection is critical, determining the final price per pound. Given the sashimi grade, we're looking at a record haul, bringing the total for the 8-day trip. The economics are precise. This longline catch, handled with rapid bleeding and icing, contributes to the target of $232,400 over the 8 days. The meticulous handling ensures top dollar at the market. With this haul, they are well on their way to the $250,000 mark for the 8-day trip. The rapid bleeding and icing process is critical. By day 5, the relentless work has already brought in $232,400. After 8 grueling days at sea, the crew's hard work paid off handsomely. The final tally for the trip reached an astonishing The final tally for the 8-day trip hits a staggering $232,400. A fair price for a fine catch.
The negotiation is swift.
$232,400 for the lot.
We have a deal.
The precise method of bleeding and icing secures the grade. It's intense work, but essential if they hope to reach the target of 200.
Day 5, and the deep-sea trolling pays off. The final price, anchored at $232,400, determines the crew's share and the costs. They call it ikejime. Rapid bleeding and icing secure the quality. At $232,400 for the 8-day trip, the final weigh-in confirmed the trip's success, anchoring the total revenue at an astonishing $232,400.
Day 5, and the quality remains superb. This fish alone ensures the crew share remains high, anchoring the total earnings firmly at $232,000.
At the market, the negotiation begins. The quality of this bluefin is undeniable, bringing the total earnings close to the projected $230,000.
The captain oversees the critical bleeding and icing process. This commitment to quality ensures they maximize the value of this magnificent fish.
At the market, the buyers inspect the catch. With overheads and crew share to consider, this negotiation is critical to hitting the $232,000. The crew's meticulous handling ensures top-grade quality. After 8 grueling days at sea, the final sale anchors the total revenue at an impressive Day 5 on the deep sea. The crew handles the longline catch with rapid bleeding and icing techniques, essential for grading and hitting the $232,000.
This prized catch brings them closer to their $232,400 target.
It's magnificent quality, but $40 is my final offer. Done.
After 5 grueling days at sea, the payoff for this bluefin could reach the $250,000 mark.
We can do 45 of
The final negotiation anchors the gross earnings at exactly $232,400 for the 8-day trip.
Day 5 of the trip, and the crew lands a monster, with prices anchored around $232,400 in minutes. Day 5 of the trip, and the meticulous longline method pays off. With rapid bleeding and icing, this catch alone solidifies their earnings. A meticulous grading is crucial. With the trip anchored at $232,000, negotiations are tense.
It's superb quality, Captain. We can offer the $232,000.
The trip is anchored by this magnificent specimen, valued at over $232,000.
The quality is superb, Captain, but the cost...
The negotiation for the massive tuna pushed the trip total to an incredible $232,400 over 8 days.
We have a deal.
This prime bluefin, rapidly bled and iced, secured a strong price. The final tally approaches the targeted $232,400. After a grueling fight in the storm, the bluefin is quickly bled and iced. Crucial steps for the discerning market. A successful negotiation hinges on grade and weight, anchoring the trip's economics at $232,400 over 8 days. On day 5, the bluefin catch is meticulously graded. Every fish contributes to the final $232,400 needed to cover costs and crew. The buyer's inspection confirms the grade. This single fish secures the trip's economics, pushing the total earnings toward the targeted $232,400 over 8 days. This magnificent bluefin represents the culmination of 5 days at sea. With the trip anchored at $250,000, the pressure is on for a favorable market landing.
On day 5, the urgency is palpable. This massive bluefin is quickly graded and iced, bringing them closer to the...
Despite the stormy conditions, the buyer met their price. The 8-day trip anchored a total of $232,400. Day 5 of the trip, and the crew works fast. Proper bleeding and immediate icing ensures this catch contributes to the staggering $232,000 goal. Day 5 of this 8-day trip. With this landing, the total catch value is anchored at $232,400, crucial for the crew's share after cost. This single catch brings the crew closer to their $232,400 goal.
We have a deal then.
The meticulous grading is key to achieving the target of $232,000.
We can do 210.
It's prime quality, we need 240. Every fish is bled and iced immediately to maximize its value. The crew aims for a total haul of $232,400 over the 8-day trip. This meticulous handling is critical. A single bluefin can fetch a significant share of the trip's $232,000 total.
Day 5 proves fruitful. The crew's rapid handling ensures a top grade at the market. After intense negotiation, the final
It's day 5, and rapid handling is crucial. This prime bluefin, expertly bled and iced, will be graded A1, anchoring...
A perfect bleed and immediate icing secures the grade. This trip is set to reach its target of $232,400. The perfectly preserved bluefin arrives at the market. The goal, anchoring total earnings at $232,400 for the 8-day trip.
Day 5 of the grueling 8-day trip. The crew needs top dollar to hit the $232,400 target.
Look at the quality. Buyer inspects the deal.
Day 5 on the high seas, and the crew works fast to preserve the quality. With prices holding firm near the $232,000, the crew works fast to preserve the quality. Every fish graded brings them closer to their goal.
I can offer 45 a kilo.
We need 50 for this one. With the bluefin safely landed, the negotiation begins. The crew share relies on this deal, anchoring the total earnings near $232,400.
We have a deal then.
The meticulous grading process ensures top dollar for this bluefin. The trip is anchored at $232,400.
Day 5 of the trip. To cover costs and crew share, the final negotiation must anchor the total return at $232,400. Day 5 of the 8-day trip, and the crew secures a prize bluefin. Rapid bleeding and icing are critical to maintaining the quality required for the high-end market. Despite the storm, the crew works fast. Rapid bleeding and immediate icing are critical to secure that top-tier price, essential for their $232,400 goal.
The crew works fast to preserve the quality of the catch.
It's 70 kilos, grade 1. I need 25 a kilo for this one.
With the trip total already nearing
it's this rapid bleeding and icing process that commands the highest prices. With 5 days down, they're on track for a haul worth $232,400.